your shame, you know you wear it inside. Run away with all your lies, run away in your disguise, you know you don't fool me. You blame me for your boredom, you blame me for your pain.
Well, hello everybody and welcome back to Paul Mash TV. I'm your host, Paul Mash, of course. And we got another great interview for you, and we'll get to that in just a minute. But we want to again thank everybody for all the feedback that you've given us, and we hope that you'll continue to do that. If you haven't yet, there are several ways you can do that. Just go on YouTube and watch the video that you're watching right now, and there's that subscribe button right there. Just hit that, and also just reply to the video and let us know what you think. We'd love to hear from you there, and you can also email us. That's PMASHTV, all one word, at gmail.com. And you can not only use it for fan mail, but you can use it for band information, like if you're a band or a solo artist who wants to be on the show. Go ahead and email us there, and we'll go from there. And also, you can go on Facebook, facebook.com/PaulMashTV, and like the page, and you can even respond to any of the conversations we have there, and we'd love to hear from you there. And you can follow us on Instagram, instagram.com/PaulMashTVOfficial. And we hope that you'll do that. And if you miss anything that we said right there, don't worry about it. We have a closing credit screen at the end of the show. And we hope that you'll do that for us. So we'll see you then. Right now we have Loc Da Smoke. He's from Fairfield, California. Very talented hip-hop artist. And I know you're going to like this guy. So without further ado, let's get to the interview. But first, we'll have a quick word from Click Jam. Don't go away.
Click Jam, all around the world.
One thing I can't do is disappoint my fans. All the people around the world come and join the band. I said I'm happy as I ever been. When all the music comes together and it starts to blend.
All around the world.
All over the globe.
Well, hello everybody. It's time for interview time, and with us from Fairfield, California, we'll have Loc Da Smoke. Thanks for joining us, Loc.
Hey, thanks for having me on here, Paul. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. And we're glad to have you. A question I like to ask everybody right off the bat is, why don't you tell us a little bit about what made you decide to become a musician? I mean, I'm sure you got an interesting story. Everybody has their own, so why don't you tell us your story on that?
Well, I started listening to rap and hip hop at the age of 5, 1986, with the record Beastie Boys' "License to Ill." And as soon as I heard that record, I just fell in love with hip hop. Later on, I kept on listening to different artists. I listened to Ice-T. My mom actually introduced me to Ice-T's music when I was a little bit too young, but yeah, she lived a crazy lifestyle. She told me to listen to the song High Roller, said that's what she was. And God rest her soul, that's what she was. But anyway, so I went, I listened to that, and through the years, I listened to Dr. Dre, Ice Cube, Public Enemy, Snoop Dogg, Warren G, Nas, bunch of different rappers from coast to coast, Scarface in the South, Ghetto Boys in the South. So like, I never stuck with one region. I always listened to other regions, and I could relate to that music because they were telling stories about coming up in their different areas with a bunch of violence and just bad things that people shouldn't be living through. And I lived through that as well as a child. And I lost my mom to that type of lifestyle. And then I had to move far to live with my father. Later on, when I was a teenager, I started going a bad route myself. And but music saved my life. So that's how I got into that. And then I started writing down my own story, started writing down my own pain and everything, and that's how I got into it.
Okay, well, that's a good story. And you mentioned a lot of bands there. Yeah, I remember most of those bands. That's they're called oldies but goodies, I guess you could say.
Yeah, yeah, that's right, that's right.
um, would you say some of those were your biggest influences, or what are your main influences?
I would say Ice T is one of my main ones.
Hmm.
Tupac, also number two there, and Snoop and Cypress Hill are those four key figures. Oh, and I gotta put Cube in there. So those five key figures right there. They really helped shape who I became as an artist myself. Like those were the ones I studied. Those were the ones who gave me the most influence. Not that none of the other people I listened to were great. Everybody inspired me in some kind of way, but those are the key figures that inspired me to do this.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good there. I tell you what, you've been doing this for a few years now. Have you had any albums that are coming out, or would you like to do some albums?
Yeah, I have a bunch of albums since actually I got my first distribution contract in 2010 with a label called Who Mag Distribution on the East Coast in New Jersey. And I put out 3 albums with them, OG Status Volume 1 and 2, and then West Kept Secret. After that, I signed with Dog Habit Records. I put out an album called DH Mobbin, stands for Dog Habit Mobbin. Then I signed with One Hood Entertainment, and I put out another album called Unfadable, and that's from 2016. Yeah, 2016. And then after One Hood, I went all the way independent, and I dropped my Loc Da Smoke's the Name EP, and then after that, The Pleasure and the Pain. And then last year, I also put out a album called Beta Compton, which is a collaboration with my homie and business partner Urge 7. And then I recently required a distribution contract for my own label. So that was like in the end of 2016, early 2017. And when I did that, I actually went back to all my old stuff, and I have records out that I put out in underground from 2006 and up, but now those are actually available on my Spotify. So I have a few albums there, and then I'm also part of a group called Bad Blood, and we have a few albums out too, and that's BADD Blood. That's me and my homie Penn State. We have like, what do we have, like 4 or 5 albums out also. And then we just this year, my label Wise Guys Global Entertainment, we just dropped a compilation called Global Rhyme Family. So I got a big body of work.
Okay. And would you find that on digital format like Amazon, iTunes, so forth?
Yeah, everywhere digital music is sold and streamed.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Speaking of your music again, we have a video coming up pretty soon, in just a moment or so. Why don't you tell us about the song and what the name of it is, if there's a story behind it, and so forth?
Yeah, actually, it's a crazy story behind that video, but the song is called I'll Shine, and it's a single produced by Anno Domini from my album The Pleasure and the Pain that I put out last year. The Pleasure and the Pain is a dedication to my angel son. I had a stillborn son the year before that, so that album is dedicated to him. And the video was shot on the angelversary of my son. So me and my wife and family, we were down in LA. We were supposed to go on a vacation, and we ended up having some car trouble. And when I was out there, I bumped into this girl named Erica Bowski, who turned out to be a film student. And she heard my music, and she loved my music, and she offered to make me a video. And that's how that video came about. So,
Oh, okay. Well, that's a good story behind that. I guess we're going to watch that in just a moment here, as I said. But we wanted to tell you, I think that's all we need, Lo, for your time and everything. We'd love to have you back again sometime. So I hope maybe you got something
hey,
new.
sure.
We'll be back.
Hey, I don't mind. I got a whole lot to talk about. I've been in the game for a long
Okay.
time. So whenever you need me on here, man, just holler at me and I'm down.
Okay. Well, we'll be looking forward to it. And here's All Shine by Loc Da Smoke right here on Palm Mash TV. Don't go away.
Wise guys, I'm reppin'. Posted in the 7s, funky records I'm selling. Haters be jittin' when they see the Mac 11. This money I'm getting in music investing. Gotta invest in yourself if you wanna get wealth. But don't sell your soul, cause that ain't gonna end well. Resist the temptation, homie, stay in good health. In these streets it's hell, can't let myself fail. Failure ain't an option, so I keep on rocking. This mic run the clock and it ain't no stopping. Money I'm clocking, bitches asses be dropping. Jiggling, wiggling, and feeling all they selves. Titties be bouncing cause I do this so well. It's all good, baby, yeah, it's alright. Loco's unnamed and I can do this all night. I'm dropping something nice, best believe I'll shine.
I'm a firm believer, I got nothing to lose. You can never give up when the music lives in you. This is my dream, and it's my time to shine. Let the haters hate, but ain't no way they gon' stop me. Watch me, I'll shine. I'll shine. I'll shine.
I'm dropping something nice cause mainstream ain't right. They mumbling on records and they jeans too tight. Dudes called thugs wearing purses and tights. Ain't never seen a thug like that in my years of rap. Hell, not in the streets either, man, fuck these cats. It's time to take it back, homie, take it back. And that's what I'ma do, I'm so true. When it comes to rapping, dude, I spit the truth. It's the L to the O, C to the D, A to the S to the M-O-K-E. Dropping nothing but heat for these here streets. For the clubs of bump, ain't nothing but the fun. The 5 pieces tuning in, turn it up. And the gangsters on the block, you know it don't stop. 24/7, we grind around the clock. I'ma shine like diamonds on a Rolex watch.
I'm a firm believer, I got nothing to lose. You can never give up when the music lives in you. This is my dream, and it's my time to shine. Let the haters hate, but ain't no way they gon' stop me. Watch me, I'll shine. I'll shine. I'll shine.
Pleasure the pain, every aspect of the game. Trying to maintain every night, every day. This shit can get ill, best believe that's real. Trying to pay my bills without getting myself killed. I'm locked up in jail, that's real spill. I seen the struggle since a little ass youngster. Born into that dope game, grew up around hustlers. And quick to squeeze the trigger type of motherfuckers. Seen the darkness in the world, but I turned to the light. There's a better way to live life, that's right. Trying to be a role model to the kids in my life. They gotta see the shit I grew up with. So I focus on getting nothing but the legal chips. I'm running my own label like I done made it. Wise Guys Global, digital entertainment is what I named it. Time to shine now, I'm saying.
I'm a firm believer, I got nothing to lose. Nothing to lose. You can never give up when the music lives in you. This is my dream, and it's my time to shine. Let the haters hate, but ain't no way they gon' stop me. Watch me, I'll shine. I'll shine. I'll shine.
And no doubt, we man, you did it with this one, man. Best believe we gon' shine, man. Ain't nothing these haters can do to us, man. Self-made, feel me? We created our own lanes, you did. And we rockin' till the wheels fall off. Wise Guys Love, and no domination. We out.